Hook. Every single night, millions of people around the world struggle to fall asleep. They lie awake, staring at the ceiling, watching the hours pass by. But what if one of the most powerful solutions has been growing in the ground for thousands of years? Hidden in the roots of an unassuming flowering plant lies a compound that scientists believe can influence the very chemistry of the human brain. That plant is valerian. And what researchers are discovering about it is changing our understanding of natural medicine. Introduction. Valerian is not a new discovery. Ancient Greek physicians prescribed it for insomnia over 2,000 years ago. Roman doctors used it to treat nervous disorders. During World War I, European soldiers took valerian to cope with psychological trauma. But for most of modern history, mainstream medicine dismissed it as folklore. That changed when scientists began examining what actually happens inside the human brain when valerian compounds enter the bloodstream. Today, valerian is one of the most extensively studied medicinal plants in the world. Researchers from major universities are publishing groundbreaking studies on its effects. The supplement industry generates billions of dollars annually from valerian products, and pharmaceutical companies are investigating its compounds for potential drug development. Botanical information. Valerian belongs to the plant family Caprifoliaceae. Its scientific name is Valeriana officinalis. The plant is native to Europe and parts of Asia, though it now grows across North America as well. It thrives in moist, temperate environments near streams and forest edges. It grows between 3 and 5 feet tall, producing clusters of small white or pink flowers during summer months. But the medicinal power of valerian does not come from its flowers. It comes from beneath the soil. The root system contains the highest concentration of active compounds. These roots are harvested, dried, and processed into extracts, powders, capsules, and tinctures. Interestingly, while the flowers smell pleasant, the dried root has a distinctly pungent odor from its volatile compounds. Active chemical compounds. The chemistry inside valerian root is remarkably complex. Scientists have identified over 150 individual compounds within the plant. The first category is valerianic acid and its derivatives. Valerianic acid is considered the primary active compound responsible for valerian's sedative effects. Research indicates that this molecule interacts directly with neurotransmitter receptors in the brain. Specifically, it influences gamma-aminobutyric acid, commonly known as GABA. GABA is the brain's primary inhibitory neurotransmitter. When GABA activity increases, neural activity decreases, creating feelings of calm and drowsiness. Many pharmaceutical sleep medications work by enhancing GABA activity. Valerianic acid appears to do something similar through a different mechanism. The second important group is called iridoids, including valtrate and isovaltrate. These are known for their sedative and muscle relaxant properties. The third category includes flavonoids such as linerin and hesperidin with antioxidant properties. Scientists believe valerian's effectiveness comes from the synergistic interaction of multiple chemicals working together. Effects on the human body. When valerian compounds enter the bloodstream, they cross the blood-brain barrier and begin interacting with neural tissue. The most documented effect is on sleep architecture. Clinical studies show that valerian can reduce sleep latency, the time it takes to fall asleep. Participants in research trials report falling asleep faster compared to placebo groups. Some research suggests it may improve sleep quality by increasing time spent in deep sleep stages. Deep sleep is when the body performs critical repair functions. Growth hormone is released, tissues are regenerated, the immune system is strengthened. Beyond sleep, Valerian shows effects on anxiety and stress. Several studies have examined valerian's potential as an anxiolytic. Participants taking valerian reported lower levels of situational anxiety in trials. Valerian also demonstrates muscle relaxant properties. This explains its traditional use for menstrual cramps, tension headaches, and stress-related muscle tightness. Pharmaceutical use. The pharmaceutical industry has taken significant interest in valerian compounds. In Germany, valerian preparations are approved as over-the-counter medicines for sleep disorders. The German Commission E officially recognizes valerian as an effective treatment for restlessness and sleep disturbances. Throughout Europe, standardized valerian extracts are sold as licensed medicines. In the United States, valerian is classified as a dietary supplement under FDA regulations. Researchers have investigated combining valerian with hops extract and lemon balm. Clinical trials on these combinations have shown promising results for sleep improvement. Some researchers are investigating whether isolated valerianic acid could be developed into a standalone pharmaceutical with fewer side effects than current sleep medications. Cosmetic and skincare benefits. The cosmetic industry has discovered applications for valerian beyond internal consumption. Valerian root extract appears in various skincare formulations. The anti-inflammatory properties make it useful for sensitive skin products. Studies suggest topical valerian application may help reduce redness and irritation. The antioxidant content provides protection against oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a major contributor to premature skin aging. Free radicals damage collagen and elastin, leading to wrinkles and sagging. Valerian also appears in aromatherapy products designed for relaxation. Some high-end skincare brands incorporate valerian into night creams and serums. The concept is that skin repair occurs primarily during sleep, and valerian may support this process. Industrial and commercial uses. The global market for valerian products is substantial. The herbal supplement industry sells millions of valerian products annually. These include capsules, tablets, liquid extracts, tinctures, and teas. Sleep support supplements represent one of the fastest-growing wellness categories. Valerian is often the primary ingredient in these formulations. Beyond supplements, valerian extract is used in functional relaxation beverages. The pet industry has also adopted valerian for calming anxious dogs and cats. Interestingly, cats have a peculiar euphoric reaction to valerian similar to catnip. Scientific research and clinical studies. The scientific literature on valerian is extensive. A search of medical databases reveals thousands of published studies. One major meta-analysis examined 16 randomized controlled trials on valerian and sleep. The conclusion suggested valerian may improve sleep quality, though effect sizes varied. A significant study in phytomedicine compared valerian to oxazepam, a benzodiazepine medication. After 6 weeks, both treatments showed similar improvements in sleep quality. However, valerian produced fewer side effects. Current research investigates optimal dosing, long-term safety, and mechanisms of action. Researchers are using advanced imaging techniques to observe how valerian affects brain activity. Safe usage and dosage. Clinical studies have used doses between 300 and 600 milligrams of root extract. This is typically taken 30 minutes to 2 hours before bedtime. Valerian is available in several forms. Standardized extracts offer consistent concentrations of active compounds. Look for products standardized to contain specific percentages of valerianic acid. Tea preparations require steeping for 10 to 15 minutes. Experts recommend starting with lower doses to assess individual response. Some effects may take several days of consistent use to become apparent. Unlike many sleep medications, Valerian does not appear to cause morning grogginess. Risks and side effects. Valerian is generally considered safe for most adults when used appropriately. The most common side effects include headache, dizziness, and gastrointestinal discomfort. These effects are typically mild and resolve quickly. Valerian may enhance the effects of other sedative substances. Combining valerian with alcohol or sleep medications could cause excessive sedation. Anyone taking prescription medications should consult a healthcare provider before using valerian. Long-term safety data is limited, with most studies examining use over 4 to 6 weeks. In rare cases, some individuals report increased anxiety, though this affects a small percentage. Age groups and suitability. Most research has been conducted in adult populations. Adults experiencing occasional sleeplessness may be appropriate candidates. Middle-aged and older adults facing sleep disruptions may also benefit. Some studies have specifically examined valerian in elderly populations with promising results. However, older adults should be cautious about medication interactions. Most experts recommend against valerian use in children without medical supervision. Pregnant and breastfeeding women should avoid valerian due to insufficient safety data. Individuals with liver disease should consult physicians before use. Conclusion: Valerian represents a remarkable intersection of ancient wisdom and modern science. For thousands of years, humans recognized something special about this plant. They could not explain why it worked. They simply knew that it did. Today, researchers are finally uncovering the mechanisms. We understand that valerian contains compounds capable of influencing brain chemistry. We know that valerianic acid interacts with GABA receptors. We have clinical evidence suggesting genuine effects on sleep. Yet mysteries remain about individual response variations and optimal protocols. In a world where millions struggle with sleep disorders, natural alternatives are valuable. Valerian represents a bridge between traditional medicine and modern pharmacology. A reminder that nature developed sophisticated chemistry long before human laboratories existed. The science of valerian is still being written, and what researchers discover next may change everything we know about this ancient root.